Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Thursday, May 1st, 2025 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I heal all of my layers of value and connect to my divine worth. Rabbit, 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 Mayday, here we are. Here we are in May. Things definitely get interesting this month. When I was pulling the cards, this one actually flew out and dropped on the ground, and as I picked it up, I heard, just keep swimming. So we're just going to keep flowing along merrily, 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 merrily. Life is but a dream. So today, we still have Venus at 0 today. Whew. 0 Venus, like I mentioned yesterday, kind of has some graceless energy. It is not the easiest. And unfortunately, we're working through that for most of today. Venus is still moving slow. It's still working through the shadow. To add to that, we have the moon in Cancer. So Sun in Taurus, moon in Cancer, water and earth. It gets a little muddy. It gets a little sticky. Cancer and Taurus are like homebodies, and they like it comfy and cozy with snacks. So you may find yourself wanting it comforting and cozy with snacks over the next few days. The moon moves into Cancer at 12:23 a.m. and then meets with Venus. Like I said, at that 0, we may have some emotions come up. Again, we may just feel blah from that graceless energy. Now, this will be while many of us are still sleeping, but you may find it showing up in your dreams. Have you ever woken up from your dreams like sobbing? I haven't done that for a really long time, but I know that I've done it, and it's such an interesting feeling to know that there was this deep emotional feeling happening, but if you don't always remember your dream when it happens, I don't know. That just came up. We're also going to have the moon in Cancer squaring Neptune. So yeah, we may be processing some deeper layered things in and through dream time, or if you are awake, hold space for that, right? Hold space, move through. And then the only other connection, strong connection of the day is the sun and the moon connecting. Like I said, making things a little muddy. We're getting a lot of rain here, so it's muddy. Definitely wanting comfort. That's the feeling that I get all over the day, is just that desire for comfort. You know, Venus at 0 can sometimes feel like, when the clouds go behind, or the clouds go behind, the sun goes behind the clouds, right? And so for a moment, it might be like, oh, relief, there's a shift. But then it's cold, and you're like, where did the warmth go? Where did the light go? I want it to come back. And that's a nice thing. These planets keep moving. It comes back. But again, you might kind of feel that energy today coming through, moving through. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. I was like, there's one more thing that I wanted to address. So Lilith has oscillated again. Lilith has retrograded back into Libra. And I think this is interesting with today's energy. So we have the sun today at 11 degrees. 11 degrees, it's a master number. And it's a degree that connects us to healing through reflection. And I really like today's energy mantra to, really look deep into our values until we connect to our divine worth. And I feel like that's a big lesson of Lilith in Libra. Libra is a sign ruled by Venus, as is Taurus. So both of them have that theme of worth tied to them. And I do feel like all of us, all genders, have the Lilith wound of not being accepted for who you are on the soul level. Like, any of us can put on a mask. Any of us can play capitalism, right? We all learned Monopoly. Any of us can play that game. And yet, there's many who are breaking those patterns. And a lot of them, they can feel and look like outcasts for a long time because they're not following society's pattern. And that's Lilith. Lilith is like, I'm gonna follow my soul. And I liked, that Jesus, mentioning that Jesus did that as well. So keep that in mind, because we talked yesterday about Venus at 0 and just all of the planets moving into Aries, helping strip and move through the layers of who we are. And Lilith back in Libra can bring up the wound that challenges that. Choosing your inner harmony over making harmony outside, whether it's with the world or with somebody else. And Lilith's like, no, I'm going to choose the relationship I have with myself and my soul. So you might feel some of those rumblings coming up. But I love that sitting on the top of the cards today is the Rebel. So we are breaking through these chains as we're in the flow, our own flow, finding what harmony means within the self. And harmony within the self doesn't mean we have to go like rag on everybody else. It really is self-focused. And all these cards kind of feel like that. We've got the awareness. We're peeling through these layers. Maybe Venus at 0 is helping us. 0 energy is a transformational energy. And it can help us kind of link back to God's spirit universe. So we may have some beautiful awarenesses helping us break through. That being said, moment to moment. Go back to your blankie when you need it. It is okay. It's nice to know how to harmonize, right? As for the Inquire Within cards, I like these cards. Make the best of it and content with what I already have. And I think those are really great cards, especially in an age of so much consumerism, to again, help you align with what is truly valuable for you and see where you have to be content with what you have and where you can make the best of it. Final card for today is allowing. Radical acceptance says yes to reality in any given moment, so what's needed can come next. So what's needed? Here we are, May 1st. I'm going to rabbit us again. Rabbits all over the place. And happy, blessed Beltane. I feel like Beltane is such a beautiful Taurian celebration of spring and pleasure and goodness and beauty and the fun we can have and make on this planet. So I'll leave that there. You can book a reading with me. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. And the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power. And may your guiding light be strong. And know that you can trust your process. Namaste.